Okay, after that last debacle of a race, I had to go back to the drawing board and see how I could actually improve my quali time, because fighting through the middle of the field here is just horrible. I need to figure out a way to get further forward up the field. So anyway, so what I did was go to a practice server, spy on a few fast guys, see how they actually attack a quali lap, and here's what I learned. Okay, so the first thing I learned is not to boost straight away from the final corner. So going around this corner here, as soon as it starts to boost, hold it a little bit, wait, and then boost from roughly about here. Get up to about 290. Turn 1 isn't too hard, brake just before the 200-meter mark, turn in, but trying to make sure you only tickle the inside curve there. Now I boost up to about 260, 270, wait till the track starts to level out, and then I'll boost again all the way to the max as far as I can go. You can also see that my boost is trying to regen, but I'm slowly tickling it to keep it roughly at 295. I actually make a mistake on this next corner. I don't turn in early enough, so take note of that. Don't make the same mistake I did. That's potentially half a tenth there. This next corner's got a lot of camber, so don't be afraid to chuck it in. I personally think I turned in just a smidgen too early there, but again, the track just takes care of you and there's a lot of rotation. This next one, I like to turn in a bit earlier as there's a bit of camber there, but be careful, because if you get a bit too aggressive, there is a point where you get a lot of understeer. These next two corners are the most difficult of the track, I feel, because here you're going to get a lot of understeer, so turn in earlier than you'd like to think. This next one, I just find it hard to see the apex, and it's just quite a little bit awkward, but I did alright there, but I think I probably could have gotten the power a little bit earlier. This is full throttle, and this next one's a really fun corner. Just dab on the brakes, turn in, and just slam right back on the throttle again. And if you get it right, you should just about miss the wall to the left. So yeah, in the end, I think what did I get? I got a 125.5. So the time of that session that I'm talking about, the race, I think the fastest time was a 25.3 or 4. So being within 2 tenths of that would have put me definitely, I think, about 5th, 4th, something like that. Obviously, because I had no plan, I had no idea what I was doing. Just went out there, just did a lap. Not really too sure what sort of boost strategy I needed for the quali, even though my race pace wasn't too bad. So yeah, I think I got like a 26.2 or 3 or something like that, which put me pretty much at the back. So yeah, and you guys know how that race ended. At least I finished it anyway. But yeah, let that be a lesson to you guys. You know, your quali boost strat is definitely going to be different to the race, and make sure you know exactly what you're doing, because everybody else does. Obviously, recreated all the track and weather conditions of the actual race. So I think at the time of doing the race, when doing quali, I think it was roughly about 42, 43, which it was here. So is probably as close as I could get it to on the actual event. But yeah, so good to know that I'm not completely rubbish now. But yeah, definitely more practice is needed if I'm gonna be doing those high strength for field races. But anyway, man, thanks for watching, you guys, and I will catch you lot soon.